I wanted to take a look at some of the websites listed for sale on MotionInvest and see what opportunities we could find there. Now, for those of you guys out there not familiar with myself and the channel here, I've been in the online business space since 2009, having both started and acquired and also sold online businesses. And I have to say, my personal preference really leans towards acquiring existing online businesses. And I'll kind of explain the reasoning behind that with a metaphor, and that is, it is easier to grow a fire that's already burning than it is to get a new fire started. And when I look at things through that concept, for me, I found it much easier to grow an already established online business or website than I have to get a brand new one started from scratch. And mind you, I have done both. So for that reason, I always follow the website acquisition space, and I publish a lot of content on website acquisitions. So if you are interested in acquiring an online business or a website, I do suggest hitting that subscribe button, following the channel, because that is one of my big focus areas. Now, let's jump into it with MotionInvest. And one of the things that's kind of cool about them is that they list their websites for sale relatively publicly, right? So you have to sign up to MotionInvest and make an account, but then you can see the name of the website, and that is uncommon in the business acquisition world. Most of the time you have to sign some type of confidentiality agreement to actually see the business. That said, these are very small businesses, so I think for the sake of transacting these efficiently, it's just much better to display the name of them like they do here. So I've got it open and we can see them right here. We'll just start with the first one, Booklum.com. Making $45 a month, monetized by Amazon. It has 1,375 visitors per month, and they're asking $1,440. So it is 32x multiple, and it is a 1 year, 6 month old website. Year and a half. 1 year, 6 month old. Year and a half. We could also say that is 18 months. Let's open it up, take a look at it here. I'm going to just copy it and go to. And when I land on it, the first thing that kind of jumps out at me is that this is just your run-of-the-mill affiliate site. I see nothing special about this at all. This just seems like some text slapped onto a blog. A little bit of keyword research. I'm going to guess that there's some low competition, there is low competition for these keywords. Best neurology textbook, best neuropsychology textbooks, best veganism, best neuroradiology, best books on reverse engineering, okay? When we open them up, excuse me there, I don't see anything indicating that they've really actually gotten their hands on this book or have any firsthand experience. I mean, this just kind of seems like a churn out the content affiliate site. It might be well-written content, which, mind you, AI, and ChatGPT can do well-written content, so to say. I guess it can't really do well-researched content, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm seeing much well-researched behind this. This just seems like run-of-the-mill affiliate content. And it's monetized by Amazon. So we can see the link right there. There's the Amazon link, yeah. Nothing special about that website. Let's just go on to the next one. Bathadvice.com in the home niche, making $90 a month. Asking price $2,700, monetized by Uzoic, which is display ads, and it's got a little bit more, a lot more traffic, about 3 times as much traffic. We can see the income trend. Notice it spiked up and then kind of went down. All right, so that kind of tells me that traffic probably went down. We'll take a look at that in a second here. When we open up bathadvice.com, what do we see? And to me, again, this just looks really like a run-of-the-mill affiliate content website. They hired some content, decently written probably, and just kind of put it up here with some stock imagery. And, well, there's a display ad getting shoved down your throat. Otherwise, there's nothing really expertise backing the site. Like I just don't get that expertise element. I don't get any type of authority. I don't get really any type of trust. I mean, this is just your run-of-the-mill affiliate content website, which is what I'm seeing here. Let's open this up in SEMrush and see what the traffic looks like on this. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how we can kind of find some opportunity in these affiliate websites. So I've got Bath Advice open, and okay, we can see it kind of took off and then went down. And I also noticed 1,000 backlinks. I will say that I think that is a very high amount of backlinks for a kind of low quality niche website that's still pretty young. Mind you, this was launched in October 2021 or so. If we take a look at backlink analytics, I don't think we're going to see much of value there. Kind of juicing them up with some backlinks will help get them to take off, but then they go down like we're seeing. And why is this not working? There we go. It's loading, yeah. I just like going to the backlinks list. I mean, I personally kind of feel like all of this stuff is mumbo jumbo, so to say, in SEMrush right here. Like, it's just kind of useless information. I just like going right to the backlinks list and seeing what we got. If there's any good websites up here, but I don't really see anything, too crazy. Free range kids, what's this? Looks like it might be good. Yeah, this seems like a good link. So they put a little bit of backlink building effort into it, and ultimately the traffic that you get is what the result of it is. So it's making $90 a month. They're asking $2,700, right? My thought on this here is that there's really not much value behind this income, because this could go to zero, and that $90 a month is probably averaged over the last 12 months, which does have a big spike in it. And we don't know where it's going to settle. I think going forward, absent any major improvement, it's likely to stay around there. So what are you really getting for your $2,700 a month? And well, the way I see it is you are getting probably a year and a half, 1 year, 5 months of aged content, which may or may not have some value, and you're getting a website that's already indexed. So I don't really see this $2,700 asking price as a value of the multiple or of the income. Like, yeah, that's nice and all, right? Like, we get $90 a month. There's a little substance there. It kind of means something. But the real value that I would see in buying one of these websites is the age and the value of the time and the time that content has been online. So on that note, let's see if we can find any that have been around longer than a year and a half. I mean, I'd like to see something like 5 years. So I'm going to scroll through these, 5 years and 10 months, cookwarehub.com, ceramic cookware hub. The income trend, hella volatile there. It's like high, nearly zero. Yeah, making $315 a month, asking $89.71. If we go to it, what do we got? Yeah, pretty much your run-of-the-mill affiliate content website. Looks like, share. I was going to say, it looks like that's some socials, but no, it's just share on. Now, if we put it into SEMrush, what does the traffic look like? Because I would consider an opportunity to be one of these sites that's aged like 5 years and 10 months, and it has stable traffic, right? It's kind of stood the test of time. I think that would be a good foundation of a website to buy and grow from there. And we're loading up here into backlinks, and it's a very nice backlink here. It's no follow, but that's still nice to get a mention on Elite Daily. So it seems like they've done some link building that is decent. Health, fitness, revolution. Now what I'm looking for when I click that link is to see if it seems like a real website. Order founder, Samir's, but yeah, it seems like a decent website. I just don't like links from other run-of-the-mill affiliate websites. So there seems to be a little bit of substance here. We want to go to domain overview. And I'm not sure what to make of this. It looks like it took off, it kind of tanked, it recovered, and then it went back down. This is very interesting here. I'd ideally like to see some type of steady trend kind of going up at a diagonal. Right? It's kind of hard to show a diagonal on this, but let me just bust out my tool that I installed recently. Scribble is arrow and up, or control S, right? Control S. Or maybe that's Shift S on a Mac. Control S. There. Control S. There it is. Yeah, right. I'd rather see traffic that kind of goes something like that over the time period, that it's been online. Or even in the case of this example, just going like that, that's just more stable to where it is, as opposed to having that highly volatile up and down. That said, I think there could be a little bit of, of opportunity here if you wanted to publish on the topic of cookware. So, I say use it as a foundation, and by that I mean, hey, we got a website on ceramic cookware. Let's get it, publish content on other types. And this would be the action plan here. Publish content on other types of cookware, change the domain name, and then ultimately publish more content around that niche on other channels that is not just a blog. So yeah, there seems to be a little bit of opportunity with this one here on ceramic cookware. Let me clear my board. Command X or Control X. There we go. Let's see what else we can find real quick on here. Dogscatspets.org, 7 years old, okay. Ooh. It's 7 years old, but we can see it's just, took off, went down. That take off and go down is a big risk. A lot of people sell these niche sites when they're up here and then they tank. This one, yeah, I'm not really too interested in that. It's just been down for too long, but it gets a fair bit of traffic, right? Maybe there's some opportunity there. I'm not sure, but that isn't, one that I'd be crazy about. I'd be more in line with that cooking petsware. But also it depends on what you're personally interested in and what niche you want to go towards. I guess it would be easier to create content on the pets niche. At least for me it would. I'd like that, even though I don't have a pet. What do we got? Rearviewmirrorglue.com. Could be at 4 years and 11 months. EasyHomemadeSushi.com. That's an interesting name. What do we get for that? And mind you, it's been online for 4 years, making $242 a month, and they're asking a 31x multiple at 71.66. Traffic pattern is odd. I would not say it's stable. Definitely in a downward trend over the last about, year and a half. But there's some traffic there, which is nifty. And if we go to it, what do we got? Another run-of-the-mill content website, it seems. Looks like they're monetizing it with both affiliate and display. Yeah, some affiliate and display. And I've clearly got some problems in this website. It doesn't get much attention. It just kind of lives and hums along. I think this is a very interesting one, and I think this is a good opportunity for somebody that wanted to create content around sushi. And mind you, I kind of like that one because it's pretty easy to create this content, right? Like you could literally just do a camera on a little tripod showing your countertop and you make sushi. If you like sushi, this could be a very, very, very big opportunity for you. So I think there's a lot of garbage here on MotionInvest. I'm just going to say it like that. I can't say it any other way. A lot of these websites, particularly the young ones, a year and 4 months, yes, they make $129, but is that really your end goal, right? Like, do you want to own this website and just make $129? You really need something that provides the foundation to grow from. Because ultimately what will happen is this income will fizzle out if you just do nothing. So the sites on MotionInvest that I see really lend themselves to an opportunity of buying a website for the foundational purposes on that niche and then growing it from there. So aged websites on here would be good. And then there was one other one on here, because I did go through these earlier this morning, that I think is really interesting. And it's unlike any of the other ones. And it is worth talking about. It's all the way down at the bottom. What was that? Cycling how? I'm a cyclist, so when I see cycling, I'm like, oh, hey, it's for me. Ooh, all the way down. Here it is. Columbus Navigator. Oh, and there's still more of them on here. Motor Audit. Just open that one up because it's an older one. Let's go to Columbus Navigator. When we open it up, we see some content on here. They've got good visuals. They've got what appears to be real writers publishing frequently 3 hours ago. Looks like they've got their own images. So this person actually went there and took the images. This one is pretty cool, pretty nifty. And what else can we take away? Let's go back to the homepage. Social, 15,000 on Facebook, 19,000 on Instagram. Okay, so they're publishing regularly on social. Let me X out of that Facebook message there. They are publishing regularly on social, and it seems like they've got a bit of a good following. And they're doing it both on Facebook and Instagram. They've got a good social, and they've got, local writers, which is nifty. And some good content, right? And it's all keyword based. So this website I actually like. Now, this website is at a much higher price point, right? Columbus Navigator's at $270,000. But that's only a 32x multiple on their $7,740 each month. So that is very, very, very interesting. And I think this is actually a pretty good deal for this website. For this website that's listed for sale here. How old is it? Yeah, so it's been around at this point 6 to 7 years. So it's got some aging now. We can see a nice growth in traffic trend, or nice trend in traffic growth, I should say here. So this is a very, very interesting website. We can see their keywords, but yeah, that is a good website for somebody that's out there, and maybe somebody that's local to Ohio, but it seems like they've got plenty of other writers covering the topics on this. I kind of like this website here. On that note, guys, those are what's listed. That's some of what's listed, some of the websites listed on MotionInvest, and where I think the big opportunities are. Keep in mind, I think the big opportunities here are buying these aged websites on MotionInvest. Not necessarily buying all of them, but some that you could use, or some that you could add value to, and buying them and subsequently adding that value. On that note, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. If you found this video helpful and insightful, do me a sweet one, hit the like button. Do yourself a sweet one, hit the subscribe button so you get all of my insights into online business. I'm calling it a wrap and signing off.